Greetings Tubiverse, I am one noob, and in this Top War video, we're going to break down how to get Universal Exclusive Skill Shards and Universal Decor Shards in exchange for VIT. Hold on, this is not a clickbait thing, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it. One of the big complaints in Top War is that both Universal Exclusive Skill Shards and Decor Shards, they're really hard to get, especially for free-to-play and small spenders. Because of this, we hear understandably upset people in-game saying things like, well, dude, you can't get a hero up to his level 5 exclusive unless, you're a pay player, you got that money. Or you'll hear, only whales get great stats, man, because they can buy and upgrade decor all the time. It's not fair, man, it's not fair. Listen, okay. It's true that pay players have more access to these rare Top War items, but as a free player or a small spender, the trick in this video will work for you over and over again. It all starts with knowing that VIT is more important to you than it is for regular spenders. And I catch flack for this here and there, but I think I've been proving this to folks over time. This video, I think, will also serve as more proof. So you should be stockpiling all the different types of VIT inventory items you can get your hands on. Oh, and regular spenders that figure this out get stronger in game for cheaper as well. So it's good for everybody really if you stop to think about it. It's one of those things. For example, you can get 2 different base skins using gems in the Gacha event that comes around at least 2 times a year that give you daily access to VIT items. These skins are pretty in pink and out of the blue. These skins give you the ability to stockpile virtuous flowers and or loving hearts. Each of these are worth 30 VIT in your inventory, and you can trigger them 5 times a day. I know players with hundreds of each of these sitting in stockpiles for use, and these sneaky players know the trick that I'm going to give you in this video. Now, it's okay if you don't have these base skins though, and it doesn't get in the way of using this strategy. It just, makes it a little harder. I just want to put that in the back of your head, okay? Because if you're a free-to-play player, you want those skins. These skins are overlooked a lot by players because they're focusing on stats. And the stats for those skins, they're not the point at all. Stay with me here. I'm about to make it all come together for you, I promise. I missed this for a whole year, so I wouldn't blame you for missing it too. I'll go ahead and attach my top bases video that I did in 2023 at the end of this video as proof that I completely and totally missed it because I was too focused on stats and combat-based skills for skins. I don't know, I guess I need to do an update to that video, right? Okay, so if you see at the end of this video, the link doesn't say something about the year 2023. I did update it and changed the link. And from the past, welcome to the future, yo. I hope things are cooler in the future and we finally have, like flying cars or something. That I would like that. I think I would buy one if it wasn't so expensive. So past this, there are tons of opportunities to get VIT capsules every day in game. People like to focus on these, but listen, every opportunity to stockpile VIT items, you should do. Veterans focus on the value of VIT in events like Terra Aurora and Eternal Lands. You have those based on the age of your server. But this trick is very much worth your precious VIT as well. You want hundreds and maybe even thousands of these different VIT items sitting in your inventory as you wait for the moment to pounce on the opportunity to use them to grab Universal Exclusive Skill Shards and Decor Shards. Don't burn these precious resources on silly things like Top War daily chores. Also, don't let other players tell you that VIT is unimportant. Instead, go ahead and share this video with them for funsies. Maybe after they watch this video, they'll get those skins too, and you can form a group working together to get tons of VIT as a team. That's a pro tip courtesy of the newbie army over in my Discord. Come join us. We kind of like to talk about the game and how to get strong in game. Special events come along often in Top War, and they all have similar mechanics as well as rewards. This is true despite how different special events are starting to look. One example of a golden opportunity was the G.I. Joe collaboration event. Now, don't worry if any other event looks like this one or looks totally different. What matters is the mechanics, okay? I can tell you for a fact, I've been playing this game long enough. The mechanics for this trick are in other collaboration and special events. You just have to know how to see it. When you do see it, you have to have the VIT items in your inventory in order to take full advantage of it. So while I'll show you the G.I. Joe event in this video so you can see how things work, when any collaboration or special event comes along, ignore what it looks like, okay? And instead focus on what you can do for VIT in the event to see if it matches this one. The low frozen tubie guys, they don't show up all that often, which is good, I think, because it's a little creepy in my opinion, just a smidge. I mean, come on. It's not like we're trying to go to a new planet to colonize, so why do we have people frozen in tubes, and why are they all men? It doesn't add up. Neither here nor there. Moving on. The first tip that you're in a special event where we can exchange VIT for Universal Exclusive Skill Shards and or Decor Shards is a VIT grinding component. Always follow the rewards for VIT all the way down the line for the event. In the case of this old event, you could grind VIT and hitting Cobra bases around the map, yawn, and the rewards were rescuing popsicle guys, and getting serums to thaw them out. Or it's a lot of people, right? In exchange for this, the bottom 3 types of guys we could thaw out gave us gold shards, Universal Exclusive Skill Shards, and Decor Shards. See? Follow the VIT down the line and think about it. The fact is that the drop rate of what you want is terrible, and that little tidbit is the second hint that you need. That hint is dismissed by a lot of players, which is what I think the developers over at River Game actually want. They want you to say, well, you can't get it, so you just kind of move on. You don't try that hard. So a lot of players just do the minimum and move on with their fingers crossed, hoping they'll get a little bit of the good old stuff there. So you see now why it's so important to gather and store VIT items? If you have hundreds or thousands of VIT capsules, virtuous flowers, and loving hearts, then a garbage drop rate means something totally different to you, doesn't it? Think about it. For you, since you did the work for months of gathering VIT all the time, quietly and patiently, waiting for a collaboration or special event with this kind of grind in it, now you get to reap the delicious rewards. A terrible drop rate, when you have hundreds of VIT items in your inventory you can burn, means you're going to get a lot of the good stuff. It's just a matter of grinding, and it's all a part of your plan. Yes, the drop rate will be annoyingly bad. But in this event, for example, I was able to get over 1,000, both Universal Exclusive Skill Shards and Decor Shards. It took a long time, and I burned a lot of VIT. But I didn't spend a penny for it, and to me, that's more than worth it. Now, I know somebody's going to ask, hey, noob, how much VIT did you burn to get that much? I mean, it had to be a lot, right? Look, I didn't keep track of how much VIT I burned. It was mind-numbingly annoying for weeks. So I think I might have just kind of blanked out a little bit, maybe. And it's not the point. Actually, that's the opposite of the point. Because VIT is free. I don't mind grinding in game, and that's the point, right? The point is planning can turn bad odds into great odds, and that's always something satisfying to be able to figure out in Top War. Decor shards are critical for getting stronger in game and smushing your enemies. So even getting enough to get strong decor items up to level 2 at a minimum makes a huge difference in your strength. As for Universal Exclusive Skill Shards, we all know the value of a level 5 hero exclusive on a great meta hero, right? I hope so. So, I hope this video has convinced you to stockpile your VIT in your inventory and take it seriously. And instead of looking at collaboration events in terms of what pay players can get, think about what grinding can get you in the event. Now, not all collaboration events have a good grind component, and not all will give you the option of both Universal Exclusive Skill Shards and Decor Shards to grind for rewards, but nearly all of them do give you a little bit of a grind option to grab boxes containing both of these rare items with tickets you earn during the event. If you think more like this, you're going to get a lot more out of collaboration events regardless if you spend in game or not. Top War isn't a sprint kind of game. It rewards players that think long-term, plan ahead, and talk to others, because it's a huge social component to this game, to learn how to best use resources. This is just one of the many weirder strategies you learn over time that can really help you out over the long term. But it's only available to the players that grind in game daily. If you don't want to grind, you can always buy your way there, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just really enjoy finding ways to get things for free in game, and I love sharing them with other players like you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so please throw me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't yet, and come join us on our Discord to talk more about the tips and tricks to get stronger in game and smash your enemies. Now, also, if you have other great ways to use VIT to get Universal Exclusive Skill Shards or Decor Shards, please leave your tips and tricks in the comments below as well. And also, last but not least, we have a free giveaway over in our Discord, so why not throw your hat in the ring for some free schwanky stuff? So, thanks for watching, and until next time, Tubiverse.